All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're going to talk about something that has probably driven you crazy. Getting an AI to make a good infographic. One that's actually accurate and useful. We're going to dive into NotebookLM and show you how a little bit of prep work can take your results from, well, frustrating to absolutely fantastic.
I mean, you've been there, right? You feed a bunch of documents into an AI, you ask it for a nice, simple visual summary, and what you get back is just garbage. It's vague, it's generic, or it's flat out wrong. And it's so frustrating, you start to wonder if these AI tools are even worth the hassle.
Well, the solution to all this is a really old idea from the world of computing. Garbage in, garbage out. It's that simple. The quality of what you get out of an AI is completely 100% a reflection of what you put in. And that idea, that's the key to unlocking everything we're going to talk about today.
So this right here is the absolute core of it. You have to understand how an AI like NotebookLM actually thinks. It is not a search engine. Its entire universe of knowledge is limited only to the documents you give it. It's not going to go searching the web to fill in the blanks or guess what you mean. What you upload, that's its whole world.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to walk through 4 key steps to fix this. First, we'll look at the garbage in problem itself. Then, we'll cover how to pick the best sources. After that, how to structure them so the AI can actually understand them. And we'll wrap up with a final pre-flight check to make sure you get it right every single time.
All right, let's dive into part 1, the garbage in problem. Let's really get to the bottom of why your AI is messing up. It all boils down to this super simple but really powerful equation. The quality of your sources, how clear they are, how accurate, how well they're structured, that directly determines the quality of your infographic. There's just no way around it, no shortcuts.
Okay, so that brings us to part 2, which is all about building on that idea. We've got to choose authoritative sources. This is the bedrock, the absolute foundation of getting an accurate infographic. So what does a good source actually look like? Well, you want to be feeding the AI things like academic papers, official government or industry reports, articles written by actual experts, company white papers, you get the idea. Things that are packed with data and are super credible.
And, just as important, you need to know what to stay away from. Things like generic blogs, where you don't even know who the author is, opinion pieces that have zero data to back them up, anything that's super outdated. All that stuff just creates noise and errors. Oh, and a quick practical tip, paywalled articles are a no-go. The AI can't read them, so don't even bother.
All right, now for part 3. This is where we really get into the nitty-gritty, structuring for AI success. Think of this as creating a perfect blueprint that the AI can read without any confusion.
Just look at this comparison. It says it all. On one side, you've got a beautifully structured document. Clear headings, bullet points, tables. These are like road signs for the AI. On the other side, a giant, scary wall of text. The AI is going to get completely lost trying to figure out what's important in that mess. And this is a huge deal when it comes to numbers. If you want a nice chart or a graph, you've got to give the AI the data in a clean, simple table. It can see the columns, see the rows, and instantly understand the relationships. But if you bury those same numbers in the middle of a long paragraph, good luck. It's just so much harder for it to pull them out correctly.
And hey, the same logic applies to processes. If you're hoping for a flowchart or some kind of step-by-step visual, make it easy on the AI. Just use a numbered list. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. Each number is a clear signal for a distinct action. It's the perfect blueprint for a process diagram.
Now this is so important, and people miss it all the time. The context for the AI begins before it even opens the file. I'm talking about the file name. A super descriptive name like, say, 2025_Q1_solar market report _global gives the AI a ton of context right away. It helps with understanding, it helps with citations, but a name like document1.pdf, that tells it absolutely nothing.
And you can even level this up a notch. Inside the document itself, right at the very top, just add a few lines of metadata. The title, the author, the date. Think of it like giving the AI a cover sheet for a report. It instantly knows what it's looking at, who wrote it, and how old it is.
Okay, we're on the home stretch. Let's move into our final section, the pre-flight check. This is where we put it all together and make sure we avoid those common mistakes.
This little table here really simplifies things. Catching yourself being vague, saying something is growing fast? No, change that to 15% year-over-year growth. See a giant wall of text? Chop it up into bullets and tables. Are you relying on some random blog you found? Ditch it and find an actual authoritative report. See, the fixes are super simple and really direct.
And to make this totally foolproof, just run through this 5-step checklist before you upload anything. 1. Is it relevant? 2. Is it high quality? 3. Is it complete? 4. Is it prepared and formatted correctly? And 5. Do all my sources actually work together to tell one coherent story? Make this a habit and you'll be golden.
And this is the payoff. This is why we do all this work. On the one hand, with poor prep, you get a generic, basically useless infographic from a file called document.pdf. But on the other hand, with excellent prep, you get a data-rich, accurate, and genuinely compelling visual that tells a story. I mean, the difference is just night and day.
So, what's the bottom line? It's this. You are in control. The accuracy of that final infographic is 100% dependent on the quality and formatting of your sources. If you start treating your source prep with the same level of care you'd use for, say, academic research, you're going to get professional, accurate results every time. So next time you're starting a project like this, don't just ask, do I have the right files? Ask yourself a better question. Is my source material truly ready for research? That's the question that's going to lead you to amazing results.